Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You're welcome to listen to my thoughts of my father, Jimmy Hodge, who wrote a letter every day in 1999 as a former journalist. I'm his son, Kevin, and I'm trying to read them out every day for this year. We got to October. It's now the 2nd of October. The topics today were Chris Smith, the Culture Secretary, was going to give an incentive to theatre bosses to give any spare tickets to school children, and they might receive lottery funding in recompense. Not sure how that ever went. If you've got any ideas, let me know. And someone who was murdered, sadly, I won't mention her name, but the father of a murdered teenager said he forgave her killer. And he had some to think he was just in shock, although, who knows, sometimes there are very, deep folks, I suppose, who do actually say they forgive the killers, so good on him then, I suppose. A church clock in Purcell, West Midlands, has been turned off at night by order of the local council. They'd repaired the chimes after 120 years, but the poor old vicar had to go up there and turn them off at night and on in the morning, and that's it. Nothing like a remote control. Balding men must have been given a wry smile today as the news that young women are now suffering from alopecia, balding, and it was put down to various things. Hormonal therapies were the particular culprits, apparently. So yeah, just shows you, doesn't it? North Wales couple Frank Hill, 65, and Hilda Williamson, 56, got married today in Rhyl after a 10-year engagement. Frank said, "We didn't want to rush." Well, good on you, Frank. Not much to do today. 2nd of October, sadly, there was a shooting today in 2025 in a Jewish synagogue in Manchester. 2 or 3 people killed, sadly. Yom Kippur Day. That was a bit sad, so hope that's not going to be the start of anything. And what else is there? The Labour Party conference came to an end, all a little bit acrimonious on some personal slights against various people, but the Conservative Party conference starts this weekend. We'll see what they have to say. But anyway, as for today, 2nd of October 2025, but it's really 1999, isn't it? Anyway, you take care. If you've got any spare time, pop over and watch Jack D as he does Tea on Tour, going around his various locations around the country, giving marks out of 10 for his hospitality. Great, love watching it, Jack. Anyway, you take care, mine. How you go.